What you doing, bud?
Good morning, everybody. I'm here with our birthday boy, and we went Goodwill shopping. That's something he wanted to do on his birthday, and I don't think he bought a single thing, but we only spent $8 and some change. So then we went to Publix and got him some ice cream, and I came home and baked a pie. And ever used the butter flavored Crisco to make crust, but that is all that I had in the house because we bought a can of it at Ollie's. And you know what? It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He kept saying, "This is so good. This is," and we cooked spaghetti together. And he likes hot Italian sausage in the sauce, and Greg does not. So he cooked his sausage separate and put a little bit of hamburger in the sauce. So it had hamburger and hot sausage. And it was perfect for you, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Leah. Good morning. Like I said, we're going to make this one quick. I found this for 99 cents. It's a hand-thrown bowl, signed on the bottom. You can see the scratch signature, 99 cents. And I love the glaze on it. I thought it was beautiful. Anytime I find a handmade bowl, I pick it up, especially for 99 cents. And what I will eventually do is I get the sizes replaced in my cabinet. I can donate my bought pieces. And so I'll end up with just handmade pottery for my serving bowls and mixing bowls and that kind of thing. So I was chuffed to bits, as they say in the UK, to get this bowl. It's really pretty. Look, it's like an ocean theme. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Scott, do hope you had a lovely birthday.
I did. This reminds me of those alkaline glazed stoneware.
Yeah, I like the inside. Look how it glazes in there. That's so cool.
So locally to us is an area called Edgefield that had this gray clay deposits. And they made a lot of pottery there, and they used an alkaline glaze from the ash left over from the firing process, which gives this kind of dark green, gray finish. And it was an alternative to a salt glaze that was much less expensive. And it was a big step forward in public health. I know it's hard to think about that now, but this allowed people to actually store food products and not have them be absorbed into the pottery itself.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing at that time of the country.
Janet says, we have London clay made all the bricks for the Victorian houses and the railroads.
Yeah.
And Leah says, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
So, and we had talked about going to Abbeville.
Yeah.
But we didn't go yesterday. We had to deal with the fence issue. Yeah. And he's pretty tired. And he's been having a lot of pain. A lot of pain in his legs and
my knees. Man.
Yeah. So let's see. I also found some things to mail Happy Mail with. I got some more 6x9 clasp envelopes. It says 25 count, but the bottom is open, so it's probably got some missing from it. But I paid 99 cents. And you know, at the dollar store, you only get like 2 in a pack for $1. So this is a lot better. And then I also got something just fell in my eyeball. These invitation envelopes for $1.99. And it says 100 envelopes. Again, it's been open, so there's probably some out of it, but it still feels pretty full.
They're that special size, so you can immediately see it's an invitation when it comes in your mailbox. You can go, oh, throw it in the trash.
No, no. It's the standard 4 1/4 by 5.5 card size. Anyway,
She got, it's probably a wedding.
We don't get invited to weddings.
They'll sing that wedding song.
Yeah, Scott hates the wedding song.
It never ends. It can go on for like an hour. It's just,
oh, this is cool. I found a whole pack of old-timey Dymo labels. I'll have to use glue on them.
You'll be in here clicking and squeaking away.
Yep, I will. One letter at a time. And you'll be going, what is she doing in there?
I was sleeping late one Saturday, waking up thinking, what is that noise? What are those cats doing? What are those cats into?
Oh, and then the last thing I got. Oh, she's not here.
What?
There's a girl. Her name starts with A, and for the life of me, I can't remember it right now. No, it's not Adele. But she wants to see if I can make one of those cocoon kind of cat beds that come up and have a hole and they can go inside. Well, look what I found for $1.99. It looks like it's rolled around in the back room. It's got seeds and leaf beds. This one was $1.99. It's a really chunky. Let's see if they tell you how chunky it is. It's a 7. Look at that. It's a 7. And then I got this one. It's only part of one, but this would make a nice bottom for it for $1.99. I paid more for this than I did that. And again, it's a big old fat 7. Very chunky.
You could make me a dreadlocks wig, would it?
I could. I don't think it was Angela. It's like Ariel?
Alien.
I don't know. The hook size to use this one, it says on the label. Turn it around here. It says for knitting, it's 19 millimeter or a US 35. For the crochet hook, it's a US S. Ooh, I don't know if I have an S. I have a P and an N. I'll have to get an S hook to do this. That's okay. That'll be interesting to try to find an S hook. I bet that's huge.
If you must.
Well, to work this. This one's really got a lot of grit and stuff in it. I'll pick it out before I start. I swear it looks like somebody took it and just kicked it across the floor. But I couldn't pass it up for just 99 cents.
Maybe they were having a bad day.
Maybe.
They kept dropping it, and they probably went, stupid yarn.
Oh, they're both $1.99. Yeah, they could have. Howard was pulling at this bag when I was trying to sleep in the recliner over there. I know, me neither. I don't even know if somebody carries it locally. I might check and see if Hirschner's carries it. Because Hirschner's has been sending me ads. You know how once you get on a mailing list, you're on it for life. Even if you tell them to stop, it still comes. But I don't mind. I really kind of like Hirschner's yarn. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to find this S. A UK hook. The UK hook size for a 7 jumbo is 19 millimeter. And 4 single crochets by 4 rows should give you a gauge of 4 by 4. So basically, each stitch measures an inch, right? If you do 4 single crochets by 4 rows, that means that hook is going to make an inch size square.
Yeah, 18 point something millimeters is that.
19 millimeter.
Yeah.
4 by 4 inch gauge. That's interesting. This is 50% acrylic, 35% polyamide, and 15% wool. I can tell there's wool in it. That's going to be fun to play with. I've never used a 7. I think the biggest, fattest yarn I've used is a 6, and then I used a size P or an N hook for those. I guess I could try it with my largest hook and just see how it works. I could do that. No, I don't do 2. That's knitting. Oh. I don't knit.
I don't know enough about it. Coffee's good.
Leah says her hometown is Annapolis, Maryland. Brick streets downtown. I love going down to Charleston and walk because there's areas where there's brick sidewalks down there. But we don't go down there very often because it's hard to find parking, and
it's usually really crowded.
It's so crowded because it's very touristy.
It's real dense.
It's not very much fun for us, is it?
The best time to go to touristy places in South Carolina is in the dead of winter.
In the dead of winter.
It's about January when no one else wants to go there. And the shopkeepers, they're happy to have somebody show up.
Oh, hand me that cat I started.
Hand me the cat you started.
Yeah, it's that piece of paper. The lady that adopted an orange cat that we called him Buddy, and he got put in the slammer. That's the background. I need the other piece. It looks like a cat. That's it.
How about the one below it?
Yeah, because that shows where I'm just messed up and I have to start over. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't need anything else. Oh, that's him. But anyway, this is him, and she and I have been chatting via Nextdoor, the app Nextdoor, and then we exchanged. I can see her house. She can see my house. We haven't spoken in person. We've been chatting on the phone, which is ridiculous. But anyway, they adopted him, and they called him Roscoe. And she just told me that he just was in her arms, and then he just died. They think he had a blood clot that went straight to his brain, and they've been really devastated about it. He would walk up in our yard going, wow.
Was it Roscoe or Rusty?
No, Roscoe. So I thought I would do something special for her. So when I do walk up to visit, I'll have a little surprise for her. So I took this picture and I traced it out on here. And then I forgot that this was the trace out. What I really needed to use is the print off that I made from this. And I made it larger so that I've done started the piecing for the background. I left where the cat will go. I will paper piece on this, cut it out, and adhere it on here. And then I'm going to cover it with like some kind of finish so that it won't she can just wipe off any dust that gets on it or anything. But it's just a little canvas I'm doing for her. And this is what you do is you just start taking your painty paper and you start filling in the sections. And that's why it's important to have the original photograph you're basing it on, so you know where to put the different colors. And I'm thinking I want to do some more painty paper to get some more lighter orange values. I have enough for the dark areas, but this orange that I started using here for the light colors, I don't feel is light enough for Roscoe's base color. And where it's white, I use book pages. And I've got to dig out some book pages. I know exactly where they are. So that's just a sneaky little project for my neighbor that I'm getting to know. So as Mary would say, a skin and bones friend instead of just on the internet. So anyhow, let's see. Yes, he was. They actually rescued him from the pound.
He was sort of a neighborhood cat. I
Yeah,
think he ate at 4 or 5 houses.
Yeah. He kind of stomped around. And he was an intact male, so he was probably making kittens everywhere he went too.
He was very vocal.
Yes.
And he was a big boy.
He was big. He was a big cat.
He was thick and heavy.
So that's my plan. I might work on that some today. I learned how to do this from Shell C. If you go over to Shell C's channel and watch some of her paper piecing videos, it's a joy to watch. And she does these canvases and makes money off them. I'm just doing it as a gift. He's such a sweet boy. And we actually had pictures of him as a kitten that we took in 2006, was it? Or 2008?
8, I think it's 8.
So we figured he was getting up there in years anyway.
He was probably about 15, 14, 15.
Yeah, I don't see those pictures on here now. I think you sent them. You sent them to me in email.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought I downloaded them to my phone so that I could send them to Sandy on her phone, because I sent them to her, but she couldn't get them. I've gone brain dead. Never mind. I found it, I think. No, that's a message. Just trying to find it. Oh, here he is. So he showed up at our house when he was a kitten. I think he belonged to people that used to live below us, but that was him as a baby. And there's our son's holding him there. Yeah, that was him.
Was that me? No, that's too skinny to be me.
Oh, no. Undo. I wish it would open it. Yeah. And we're pretty sure that was him as a kitten. He showed up one day when he was a kid, and we took some pictures. Then we didn't see him for a long time. And then this big cat came in the yard. And then we had talked to Sandy years ago before we were doing the whole living between towns. And they said that somebody had turned him into the Huskow, and they had to bail him out, $2,000 to bail him out. And then they got him spayed and neutered, and they really rescued this cat. So, and they said they're heartbroken over the loss of him. So I thought I'd do this special thing for them, and hopefully they'll enjoy it. I enjoy making them, but yeah. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Angie. Maryland's one of the tiny little New England states that's there with Rhode Island and Connecticut. And
what's that?
I just said it.
Did you say Maryland? Maryland's down by Virginia.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was up there in that little grouping above it.
It's between Virginia and North Carolina.
No, it's not. It's
above. No, it's above. It's above Virginia. Yes.
Because it's South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Maryland.
I'll go back to sleep. I don't know if I'd call Maryland New England.
You wouldn't call it New England?
I don't know. Maryland people, chime in.
Leah, would you consider it part of New England? I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Hi, Peter. Peter takes the most beautiful videos of the word is there. It's just
words is hard when you're sleepy in the morning.
We just got out. We haven't had breakfast. We're having coffee. So, and Marty says Maryland is definitely part of New England. I thought so.
Okay. I'll shut my trap.
Landscape.
Landscape.
That's the word that was like out there somewhere. It's right by Washington, D.C.
It is.
The morning is going well, and the birthday boy enjoyed his pie. Pie.
Pie's good.
Homemade pie with vanilla ice.
Vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Boy, there was a crowd of us at the Publix ice cream display going, I had no idea there was this many flavors of ice cream. Oh my God. They had so many flavors.
I wouldn't call this area a food desert, but it's getting close. Nearby, our only choices are Food Lion and
Walmart Market and
Aldi's.
So we have to drive to go to a Publix. We could go to the one just across the river.
Parking's atrocious.
The parking is horrible. It's in the old Confederate mint
or
print place, whatever it is. And their parking lot is not much bigger than our driveway in my mind, because you have to wait for a spot. So people are in shopping, they come out, they load up. There's somebody waiting for their parking space. So
and they're so courteous and patient too.
Yeah, beeping. And it's like, no. So we drive out. We take the route Scott does to work, and it's not quite to where he works, but about halfway.
Well, I don't know. You think it's about 10 miles?
It's a ways out there.
There's a Lowe's out there too, so
yeah, and there's the new Goodwill where we found all this goodie stuff. So, and we discovered there's a major building for our bank too. So if we needed money or anything.
And I want to speak to my fellow South Carolinians. It's really trashy out there. There's just litter everywhere.
And these are all brand new stores. You guys, clean up. There are trash cans. Don't just throw it out your car. Sorry. We were appalled. We were absolutely appalled. Nobody in the business is cleaning up around their property. Their landscape crews are not cleaning up. It's bad. You guys get on the stick.
That's one thing I really dislike about living here is the litter.
The litter is horrible. Of course, I think it's getting bad everywhere because people don't respect community.
They don't even respect their own property. I heard a nuthatch out there.
Oh, we pulled out the app last night because we were trying to see if it would pick up the Mississippi kites that are flying over. If you've never seen a Mississippi kite, it's Kite. Yeah. They are a beautiful bird. They're kind of this blue-gray, and they go, and they fly over and they eat like large grasshoppers, moths.
Well, another app that I like for birding is iBird Pro, and it has all the little calls on it, so I can look up Mississippi kite.
There he is.
And here's the sounds that they make. Come on, make noise.
Show the picture. There's one.
They almost look like a little compact falcon. I'm sure that's a horrible shot.
The light's washing us out.
Yeah. So that's iBird Pro.
For all you other birders out there, we've got to fill feeders today. They're empty. And those birds are like within the last, 8-10 years showed up here. They have increased their range. And I saw them flying over and I said, Scott, there's this blue-gray bird that I've never seen before. And it took us, we searched and searched until we found it. And then we have a local man, Rudy Mankey. You may have seen him on public TV. He lives in the neighborhood not far from us. And Scott sent him an email and he told us that that is a recent addition to our area, that they didn't usually come this far north. But with the climate change, everything is changing. We were talking about this morning how it feels like kind of a fall day this morning.
It's sort of unseasonably cool.
Yeah, it's been cool. So it's like the whole shift of the weather patterns is changing, so that places that used to be real cold are now getting warmer. Places that were always really hot get bouts of little shocks of coolness. So it's not really about warming. It's about change.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have those. We saw one of those.
Yeah. Weather is, people say, oh, it's weather, it changes. Well, weather is different from climate.
Yes, weather and climate are different. Hearts, we're getting hearts.
We need to do a little short about our that nest you discovered.
Oh, we'll do a short on that. I'll do a short on that.
I bet
that had hilarious.
That had to have been a Carolina wren.
Like right there. I thought I saw a Carolina wren. Oh, it looks kind of like one. Solomon's sparrow.
I'm over in the Merlin app, and the way they organize
it's different.
Birds is different. I have a little trouble figuring it out yet. I don't see them.
That's all right. They're a tiny little bird. They're like this big. But when they are singing, they sound like a bird this big.
That's our state bird, and much like the state of South Carolina, it has a voice that's way out of proportion to its size and importance.
Exactly. Look at this. We picked this up yesterday. They had just put it on the shelf yesterday.
I thought it was pretty.
I like that it's handmade pottery. I'm trying to pull the Goodwill sticker off so I can. Oh, Earth and Fire HHB 2002 is what's on there. So it's not really a signature unless that's an artist's name. I might look it up. Maybe the HHB, or is that's a B, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like a B. I'll look it up and see if there's somebody that's actually selling pottery by that name. I can't believe I got it for 99 cents. Still, that's just throwing me. So thank you guys. I think we'll go make some breakfast. We really enjoyed cooking together yesterday. While he did the spaghetti sauce, I made the pie.
Yeah.
So
good.
It's nice to cook together again.
I don't make homemade sauce. I take store-bought sauce and doctor it up.
Yeah, he added fresh garlic.
Yeah, garlic grows really easy here. So
he went out to the shed and got some.
Yeah, I might tidy that up a little bit.
Okay.
The garlic pile.
Okay. So I'm going to let you guys go. Peter, thank you for stopping in. It was a joy to have you here. I'll show Scott some of your videos because I'm sure he would enjoy them. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful. And Rest well. It's nighttime for him. This
Oh.
day is done. So thank you guys. Thanks for all the love. And we will see you in the next video. Watch for a short. We've got a little short we're going to do after breakfast. Bye.
Bye-bye.